Hey everybody, welcome back to another riding around Houston video. And this one is a little different, maybe a little shorter, but maybe a little bit more of a ride around H-Town because we're on our fast bikes today and we're covering a lot more ground than I normally do, just dinking around on my basket bike.
Oh my god.
A few of us used to do this route every single week on Wednesday nights, but a few of the old faithful decided to get back out there and give it a shot again on a chilly Saturday morning, which was great because car traffic was pretty low. As you can see, normally this shrine to the highway gods is packed full of traffic, but today it's pretty smooth sailing. So yeah, we usually start near the Menil Collection in Montrose.
Oh yeah. I don't know, but you can still get through it, or you could last time on wherever you pointed.
Which is a really cool Houston institution. It's basically a free museum with all kinds of things from all over the world. Really cool spot, highly recommend.
Oh, okay.
So we head south through the university area around Rice University, which is beautiful. It has all these awesome tree tunnels with kind of these old oaks, and we get to cut through the campus a little bit, which is also just gorgeous, especially on a clear, crisp day like this. This is my trusty Cosmic Stallion. It's one of my favorite bikes. I've had it for probably 5 or 6 years, and it's fast, light, comfortable. I've been on some really great adventures on this thing. Not to mention, she's a looker. After we cut through Rice, we hang a left going east on the Brays Bayou trail, which is the bayou that is kind of on the south side of the Med Center and downtown. The one up near us is called Buffalo Bayou, and they eventually connect. But this is where I used to ride to work on this thing. And yeah, it's just like the other ones, a bunch of nature, lots of birds. The wind can be kind of rough, as you'll see later. But it's off street, and it actually does kind of cut you through the city pretty quickly.
And it was a fun city to bike around.
The only hills in Houston are the ones that climb in and out of the bayous and are overpasses over train tracks, basically. So you got to take advantage, get a little pull in for some exercise whenever you can. Our friend Caitlin, one of the OGs from this ride, came out to meet up with us. She's actually been off the bike for a while, and this is kind of her first ride back, but Caitlin is and always will be faster than me, so she's always fun to ride around with and chase around.
Maybe more than I should.
Terrible design.
Yeah. I was just thinking about how oh yeah, Caitlin missed going fast.
And now we'll take this up and around, and we'll skirt the south side of the University of Houston campus. I always thought it was cool that this bike trail kind of goes straight to the school. I know a lot of students use it. And there's also a light rail connection, which is great.
Morning. Ooh, that was sticky water.
When I watched these videos back, I realized that I make a lot of silly noises. I think it kind of correlates with how fast I'm going. The faster I'm going, the more silly my noises get. But I don't know if you've heard that squeaking. CJ said before we started, he said, I already know my bike is squeaking. You don't have to tell me. So, of course, I made sure to tell him as often as possible.
Yeah, it's like any frame flex. Yeah.
This is what we were talking about at the very beginning of the video when we were wondering if this part of the trail was still open. It is not, and I think it's because of a highway expansion project they're doing here, which makes me pretty nervous for the planned 18-year, $11 billion highway expansion that's up closer to my house, which they have said is not going to close trails, but we shall see. In this case, it's not too bad. It's kind of a fun little obstacle. I tend to see trail closures as more of a pass at your own risk sign than true closure. And the footpaths in the dirt and the grass will tell you a lot of people treat them that way as well. Always be birding.
All right, Richard is obsessed with bikes.
Ufree is a really cool commuter e-bike manufacturer that's based in Houston. If you're in the market, definitely check them out. And this is where the ride traditionally ends, Moon Tower Inn. They have great, they call them tube steaks. They're just fancy hot dogs with all kinds of meats, good burgers, good veggie burger, and good drinks. It's a favorite spot for a lot of people, and it's where the ride historically has always kind of had its final stop. Maybe someday I'll actually remember to take some pictures or videos of the food that I eat. I know I always talk about that, and then I'm always too hungry, I guess, and forget. Thanks for tuning in.